Podcast.
To my podcast.
My name is Gerardo Larcon. Welcome back. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram at Isimo Podcast. Leave a comment and a like if you would, please. And also, we have a sponsor, Legacy Teas and Spices. Go to legacyteasandspices.com and use promo code Isimo20 to get 20% off the online store.
Yeah, it's my mom's business. She's been doing it for 5 years.
Yeah.
She spells hand blended teas and spices. They're fucking bomb. I have a signature blend. You can try Domsey the Bombsey. It's a coconut chocolate base. And we have a signature Isimo blend.
Yes.
Isimo Fresa.
It's a Duvalin in a tea, right? There's a Duvalin flavored tea, dude. It's fucking bomb.
It's pretty bomb. Strawberry vanilla. It's pretty sick.
And also, shout out to all the Patreon members we have had for the last, 7 months we've had? 8 months now, I think, right?
It feels like it's been a while.
Yeah, and I'm going to put a little list of names that have been Patreons for a long while. If you don't know, our Patreon is $5 a month for Discord access and weekly episodes, audio and video. Right? But for $20 a month, you can get a shout out on the podcast and your name in our studio, as you can see behind our special guest here today. But for now, the Jarrito shout out for this week is, we got a couple of new Jarritos, dude.
Hell yeah, welcome. What's up happening?
Natalie Julian, Christian Alvarado, Alejandro, Serena, Zialtino, Isai Facio, Alex Nunez, David Cerato, Yesenia Oropeza, Pedro, welcome back, Pedro. He was gone for a second.
Thank you.
Alex Knotts, Nicholas Moreno, a.k.a.
Calzone.
Thank you.
I remembered.
You guys fucking remember finally? Parney Ronnie, Izzy Sandoval, which shout out Izzy Sandoval. She came to the show.
Hell yeah, it was a great meeting you, Izzy.
Yeah. And Daria, Eddie Bravo, Nia Town, Veronica Lopez, and Kareem. If you would like to join our Patreon for $5 a month, you get episodes a week. Let's do it over.
Turn into an Adam Sandler character for a second.
Is it normal to be like that?
Is it normal to sound like that? Anyways, well, this week we have a very good friend of ours on today, a stand-up comedian from the Los Angeles area. I was going to say the city because I know it, but I'm not going to put you out there like that.
That's good. That's good.
He lives next to us at Six Flags.
Yeah. Very local. Raging Waters.
From behind, he looks like a different person. Right?
Yeah.
You get that a lot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I always think that it's some hot girl at the bar, and then I'm like, oh, it's Ricky, fool. And I got to think to myself, oh, yeah, by the way, Ricky Macias!
Hey, thank you.
Also,
And I'm Dominic Angel.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Ryan Reyes.
And I'm Gerardo Larcon. Yeah.
You already said yes, bitch.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, my
like
bad.
twice.
I did? Well, I'm Gerardo.
Go on to the show, Ricky.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
I know.
Somebody who respects me.
I know. It's true.
Do you listen to Isimo ever?
Yes, I do. I haven't been keeping up lately, if I'm being fully honest.
Oh, so you don't know what we ask our guests to do now?
Now? No, not now.
We'll tell you later. Just kidding.
If you look behind you, there's a black trash bag. Can you just help clean up around here? 'Cause it's a fucking mess.
I've been to Mexican parties.
But this week, I don't know if you know, we do a subject every week, right?
Yeah.
This
I'm
week,
familiar.
we have, we got a shout out, dude. We got to shout out our homie, Batman, fool. I thought you were going to say it. What the fuck?
That's such a weird buzz.
I thought that Ryan was going to show up today with like a bag full of goodies and be like, oh, we're doing Batman this week, fool. But he just walked in and he started roasting me all day today, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You literally asked for it.
That's true.
Very literally.
I don't want to victim shame, but you fucking said, I want you to roast me.
I liked it.
The new Batman's coming out this Friday, and I'm excited about it. I'm interested to see it because in this portrayal, from what I can tell from the trailer, they're not just starting over with Batman. They are portraying Batman as a very, what do you call it? They show how new he is to this concept, like how much he has to learn from it, at least from what I can tell. And if that is what they go with, that's an interesting concept to me, because a lot of like Christopher Nolan's Batmans were dope, but one thing was like he just like immediately was good at everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of Batman start Batman out that way. But in this one, it looks like it's going to be like trial and error. Like you'll have to learn from some mistakes. And so I'm interested to see what happens.
Ooh.
You guys are excited for a sensitive Batman, dog?
Robert Pattinson.
Batman's always been sensitive.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
It's going to be the Spider-Man 3 of Batman's.
Yeah, he's gonna do a little funky dance in a black suit.
Damn, that'd be sick.
It's funny
He's
because
already
there's
halfway
so
there.
many gifs of Batman dancing.
But I'm excited for the Batman, dude. I want to see how Batman breaks his no-kill rule, dude.
Oh.
I think this is how he establishes that rule.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'll have to wait
I
for
don't know.
the sequel, Doug.
First of all, I want to say something. I don't give a fuck about Batman.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to talk about it, kind of. I mean, I am. I'm here right now, and I'm going to keep up my face, but I don't know fuck shit about Batman.
Yeah.
And, like, people hate me because I don't like Marvel or superhero stuff.
Yeah.
I know Batman is DC, whatever.
You sound like me when I talk about therapy, Doug. I'll talk about it, fool, but I fucking hate that shit, Doug.
Yeah. It's not that I hate it. It's just like, okay, there's another one. And everybody, it's the same 3 movies over and over again.
Of course, the guy that looks like Joker hates Batman.
I don't look like the Joker.
I am the Joker.
I am.
Yeah, I'm stoked about it, dude. But I did kind of like pull the veil away from my eyes in a way and be like, I'm excited for another Batman, Doug.
It seems too
It
soon.
looks
Yeah.
like it's going to be dope.
It does kind of feel that way, but I think we know someone that saw the cuts,
Oh, yeah.
and he's like saying it's going to be pretty good. I had no opinion.
Yeah.
I like Batman, but I had no opinion of this new stuff. I think I'm aging out of it finally. But now I think I'm a little excited.
Yeah. What's your story with Batman, dude? Like, has he meant a lot to you growing up as a kid?
Less than people might think.
Yeah.
For those who know me. There's a whole context. But because I have done
Yeah, you're really good friends with Batman.
Yeah, close friends,
Yeah.
Like Peter Parker takes pictures of Spider-Man. That's the relationship. Me and Batman.
That's a pretty good analogy.
I write jokes for him.
Yeah.
So I do like Batman. I'm not like I didn't watch the first that middle Batman. Was the new one before Pattinson?
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. I didn't watch Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
I only saw Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Justice League. So yes, but
I was stoked about Ben Affleck's fucking Batman, dude.
Why?
Why were you not? I think is a better question.
Because I just don't think that Ben Affleck matched the role too well. Like, I saw it and he didn't do badly, but I couldn't see this as and I feel like he felt the same because he very much tried to get out of it so many times. He almost didn't do the Justice League, but he just didn't match the role well.
Well,
It had nothing to do with his acting ability. It had nothing to do with how he was written. It was just like a thing that I don't think felt connected to.
remember how people were talking about Heath Ledger when he was cast as the Joker?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to do well. I followed.
This guy.
I liked
Yeah.
Heath Ledger.
Oh yeah, Ryan's on the right side of history at all times. Fool.
Yeah.
hey,
saw him in
once I
myself.
saw him in 10 Things I Hate About You, he could do the Joker for sure.
I forget what other movie I saw him in, but he played like a completely different kind of person.
Lords of Dogtown. What was that movie he was in?
I think that was it.
Oh, okay. He was in A Knight's Tale too.
Oh, yeah, he was in that one.
And that's where I fell in love with Heath Ledger, Doug. Lords of Dogtown, I used to smoke cigarettes. And so the way Heath Ledger would smoke his cigarette and the smoke come out and come in, I was just like, oh, he's the fucking coolest guy of all time.
I thought smoking was bad, so I was like, this guy's no good.
This guy's naughty.
Yeah.
He's a rascal.
But yeah, I was super excited for Ben Affleck's Batman because I like things that are kind of like opposite of what they really are. He's not Batman, dude. He's not some rich guy that goes around in the middle of the night as a different person. He probably is. He's an alcoholic.
I guess that's the only reason I could see him in that role.
Yeah.
Because every time I see Ben Affleck, I think of Good Will Hunting, and I can't see him in any other role as serious.
Yeah. I see him in Geely, Doug. That's how I see him forever.
Yeah. Classic movie Geely.
Yeah. But also him doing what is Argo, I think, right? About
Yeah.
the Iranian hostages?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I didn't expect him to be a good director doing the
I
town
thought that
stuff.
was I like that movie.
And how
Yeah.
you do something is how you do everything, Doug.
It's pretty good to make movies when you just change everything that happened in real life.
Okay, yeah.
He did do
You know
that.
how to make this historical movie more interesting? Fake news.
Is that true? What was not right about it?
The United States had like 2% input in anything that happened. It was a Canadian thing, and like there's like a couple other things that it was like it wasn't like a crazy like fucking getaway where there was like they're shooting at them. It was like they literally just boarded a flight at the not at LAX, but like, and it was like.
I just pictured like in real life the guy that figured out that they had left being like Gerardo, like, wait, what? They're gone? Like 2 days later.
Boy, where'd they go? Where did they go?
I turned around. I was gone for 15 minutes.
Anyways, but it's not Ben Affleck, right? It's fucking Robert.
Pattinson.
I haven't seen a single Robert Pattinson movie, but I feel like he's gonna do okay.
I've seen, I think, a lot of his films. There's some that I haven't seen. I didn't see The Lighthouse. Because that one just gave me weird vibes.
Lighthouse is a weird vibe movie. Have you seen The Lighthouse, dude?
No, I've only seen some of the Twilight movies that we was in. That is it.
I did see them because like a bunch of people we knew were into them. But after the first one, honestly, the first one, I was like a new vampire movie because I liked vampire movies when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then it was Twilight. I didn't realize that it was going to be, Twilight. And after it, I was like, oh, the fuck. I went with like a group of guy friends and we were all excited. And then it was fucking Twilight. And I was like,
This isn't Blade at all.
I was like, this is so misleading.
I love playing vampires.
You know who else loves playing vampires? Batman.
My ex-girlfriend. She loved it. That shit.
Oh, that actually reminds me of a thing I wanted to talk about. So there's a vampire Batman. So there's an alternate universe where Batman is a vampire and Superman is Mexican.
What? What is Superman's name?
El Super.
It sounds like a Quentin Tarantino Dust Till Dawn redux or whatever. What is that one movie?
But so there's I believe there's a comic about it, but there's also cartoon movies called what is it? Gods and Monsters. Mm-hmm. It's an alternate universe where slight things were changed that caused everyone to be different. Wonder Woman is like an extraterrestrial who her people like were betrayed by Darkseid, and
This is the best melon I've ever heard. It feels really good on the canines of the mouth.
Wonder Woman she was like betrothed
There's
to
gonna be some weird
Darkseid's
Rule
son.
34 about that. Watermelons.
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Sorry.
That actually used to be a fun game that we played where we tried to think of like the parody,
Oh, porn names.
Oh,
triple
porn
X
parodies.
parody of
Yeah.
movies.
Wondermelons. That's
Wonder
a good
Woman.
one.
Fantastic foreskin. You
It stretches so far back.
That's the only thing they stretch. Is
Yeah.
That's like his only
the Mexican Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic. Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fabuloso.
It would let's be honest. It would be Mr. Stretchy Doug or something like that.
Oh, but so the part
I thought it was funny.
He's just moved on.
I'm trying to finish.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. The part that's weird about the Mexican Superman is why he's Mexican, because he's like for all I forget the phrase.
He's so scared of fucking up again.
No. I just
All intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For all Wondermelons.
He should still be white. What happens is his spaceship lands close to the border, of two people coming into America and they're being chased by Border Patrol and they find a spaceship with a baby in it. So they just take it with them back to Mexico. And so for some reason, because of that, he grows up with like tan skin and speaks fluent Spanish and English.
Huh.
But like...
Double.
It's such a weird origin story because there's no reason why he would be Mexican just because he was abducted by Mexicans.
What's your superhero? Or what's your superpower? I'm bilingual. What were you going to say? Sorry.
I translate for my mom at the
At the market, at the super.
at the El Super.
El super.
We already have a Mexican Superman, Nacho Libre, fool.
It's true.
He does
There's
have
the
a cape.
colors.
All he needs is the N in like the triangle, Doug.
Nacho?
I thought he was gonna be Mexican because like when he was coming to Earth, like his spaceship was just like 2 feet closer to the sun, so he got a tan.
That was like it was a weird portrayal, but there's a Mexican Superman technically.
El Clark Kent.
Oh, also,
Carlos Kent.
I just wanted to like go over different Mexican like Batman iterations that
Also,
I've seen.
Clark Kent, instead of wearing glasses, he wears lokes, like those black cholo glasses, dude.
Damn.
That'd be tight.
Batman, something seen, sorry.
There's also a parody of Batman. Are you familiar with The Tick?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think
So-
Bruce Campbell, right?
No. What's his name?
Who?
Patrick Warburton.
Oh,
He's the voice of Joe on Family Guy.
Yeah.
Was the original TV The Tick, and in that one they created Man Bat, which is a very broke Mexican Batman.
What?
Racist.
Yeah, like that was the thing I wanted to tell you was every iteration where one of the DC characters is Mexican, they're always like for some reason shitty. Mm-hmm. Like Mexican Batman was stolen by Mexicans, and that's like a weird way to portray him.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like us making Batman pinatas. You're stealing the IP for.
That's restitution.
So there's a Mexican Man Bat. I don't know if there's any more that I can think of. In the comics, there are extended universes where they're not shitty. They're just like alternative versions. Mm-hmm. I think in one they I can't be 100% certain of this, but I think in one they do accept Zorro as an alternative or a version like Zorro as an alternative.
I see.
Which is something I've talked about before.
Yeah.
Where I think Batman should be Mexican because a lot of inspiration came from Zorro.
Yeah.
There were other inspirations, but a lot of the bigger parts came from Zorro.
Where's the sword at, fool?
It's Batarang. He knows how to sword fight.
But then Australians would be like, Batman's Australian, you know?
Oh, that was.
It's Austrian.
Was that Steve Irwin over there?
I know. Why did
Do you read the comics at all?
No. I've like watched like some of the like Under the Red Hood and stuff like that. Like nothing too crazy. So I'm a little familiar. I did hear about like, well, maybe it was from you and or my buddy about like Batman's parents being the splitting into Batman and Joker roles.
Oh, yeah.
So I've heard of that timeline, that
Wait.
storyline.
So you're saying we're not buddies?
I don't know if you sorry. Yeah. This is where I dropped the bomb.
He dropped a bomb on Ryan.
Yeah, so what Ricky is referencing is the Flashpoint series, which is actually the Flash comics. But in them, Flash goes back in time and prevents his arch nemesis, Reverse Flash, from killing his mom. And the quantum energy from him changing that specific, like, fixed point in time causes a rift that's so powerful that it literally changes everyone else's history. So what happens with Batman is it shoved the bullet slightly to, like, the right, and it hit Bruce instead of his mom.
Oh.
So Bruce dies.
Damn.
His dad becomes Batman to avenge his son, and his mom, seeing her child like die in front of her, loses her mind, and she becomes the Joker.
This family needs to go to therapy,
What
dude.
the
I know.
Which sounds like another novella. Like,
Why are we making
Batman should be Mexican?
Why are we making a bunch of different fucking stupid ass Bruce Batmans, dog? When we could be making what's his dad's name?
I forget. I think in this iteration, his first name is Henry.
Joker Martha, dog.
Yeah. Her name is Marta. That's already a...
Martha, fool. That's a Mexican ass name, dude.
Also,
El
his
Payaso.
first name is Richard, so he could be Ricardo.
It's true.
But also, you'd like him because he uses guns.
Oh, yeah. I have a big problem with the Batman no-kill rule.
Why?
Because why are we putting these fucking criminals in jail for them to get back out again, Batman? They're killing people out there.
That's more of I feel like a criticism on Gotham's Justice Department and Batman.
Joustus?
Joust. They should joust.
Well, Batman doesn't kill because it's like a moral thing, right? He feels like if he kills, he started killing everyone and stuff, right?
Okay, but then why does he do anything?
Well, so there's like there's a lot of different versions of why he doesn't. And some of them it's like because he did and he got nothing from it and it like made him worse of a person.
Damn, so Batman just does it so he could come?
Right.
And then there's another one where it's where his duality comes from. It's where his internal struggle is that he understands that he is mentally like at the level of the people he's fighting. He is like them, and so he has to actively he knows if he goes past that point of no return that he will become worse than his enemies.
It's like wrestling pigs in the mud. You're just gonna get dirty.
Damn, fool. Nobody said it better, Doug.
Yeah. No.
Oink, oink, free.
Oink, oink, free.
It's weird.
I think it's weird that Batman don't want to kill nobody, Doug.
He wants to kill everyone. That's the point.
Then let him do it.
No.
Why? Then why does he do anything?
Yeah.
To prevent.
I'm not saying, look,
What happened to
vigilanteism. First of all, Batman's hot take. Batman's fucking whack, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Ryan or Ricky?
So I'm gonna deviate a little bit to kind of validate that point. I like The Watchmen,
Yeah.
and Rorschach is a criticism of what Batman is.
Well, so actually, like half of the Watchmen are a criticism of Batman.
Yeah.
Ozymandias, the Owl, and Rorschach are all three different points for why Batman is an invalid hero.
I mean, I do like the kid in me likes Batman because it's very simple. It's like there's good and there's bad, and that's it. And that's all I remember from the cartoon when I was younger. But you get a little older, and it all sucks. it starts to get more complicated. So I kind of like started drifting towards The Watchmen, even though I don't know too much about it.
That's why I like Powerpuff Girls, dude.
What the?
That's just bomb.
How?
Yeah.
Because it's
You've
just.
never. Oh, that's right. You don't like.
It's just that's the world that they live in. Is just like they're superheroes and there's crazy ass villains. One of them's a fucking monkey.
Yeah.
Fighting crime.
And no one gets tired of seeing Mojo Jojo get beaten up.
Yeah.
Trying to save the day.
Well, I'm on the
Just in time. I'm doing the theme song.
I'm on the side of Batman's pretty cool, right? Everything is cool about the Batman universe. Mr. Freeze. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? The Riddler, fool. Joker. Let me finish, fool. And why the fuck can't this fool kill these guys, dog?
Because
Some of them are just like having a hard time. Like Dr. Freeze, also point of contention. Why the fuck isn't he Dr. Freeze? He has a doctorate. He's a fucking scientist. Why isn't he Dr. Freeze?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody in this needs just a confidence
Well, he's
boost.
like,
Yeah.
he's from out of the country. His medical degree doesn't transfer.
Yes,
He's a humble, that's why.
It was a long process. He got mad and started freezing people. It's just the way the system is.
It's a poetic justice for him.
Yeah.
Like, it took so long to get his doctorate that he's making them wait.
Yeah.
That's so
Ryan
funny.
went through a lot right
Also, his name is spelled like fries, and I think that's stupid.
Fries.
Dr. Fries.
When are we gonna get a Batman Beyond
That would
movie?
be tight.
Batman Beyond.
Supposedly, it's in the works as a mini series with like HBO with everything to do with the DC.
See, that
network?
is the only Batman that'll reinvigorate the child love of Batman I had.
now. Yeah.
Because like Batman turning into Batman Beyond like blew my mind. I didn't think you could do that with a series like that when I was younger. So that would be dope.
I just liked him because he was skinny.
There is like it's unfortunate that Justice League did so poorly because they were potentially opening a lot of avenues for Batman and the Flash that I would have enjoyed. One thing is it's kind of implied by the end credits of the Snyder cut that they are living in one of the New 52 universes, which is Earth 2, where Superman turns into like a world dictator.
Yeah.
And Batman's like a what do you call it? Not a felon. Well, a felon. He's like on the run from Superman.
He's a terrorist. Yep.
Yeah. no, like that's how Superman describes him to get people on his side.
But also with Flashpoint, they're still going forward with the whole Batman Flash teaming together thing, right? Just different worlds of or different Earth Batmans, right?
I think so, yeah.
Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck and not Robert Pattinson.
No, I think he's going to be not the same universe as the Joker, but it's a similar thing where it's a kind of a one-off that's just on the side.
Yeah.
But they did actually tie him into other versions of like already in progress or at the time we're currently airing iterations of Batman and Superman. They did a Flashpoint for CW and the TV version of Flash meets the movie version of Flash. It was pretty cool.
You know what? CW Flash, not bad if you could handle the never-ending romance that never gets resolved.
Yes.
It's so annoying that you have to watch all of them at once, especially like once a year. They all have a combined. You have to watch every show to watch this one storyline.
Speaking of novellas, dog, novella, fucking The Flash on CW is a novella, dude.
It really is.
Yes.
It really is.
Are they gonna kiss this episode? Oh my god, she's mad again. For what the fuck?
Maybe if he runs backwards real hard, he'll kiss her.
That's like the funny thing is Arrow and the Flash. I was like working on a joke about it because Arrow and the Flash have two very similar repetitive formulas at the beginning of the season. At the end of the season, they both learn from something. Like Arrow is like, I shouldn't kill anymore. Yeah. And then at the beginning of the next season, fuck, I should kill again. I'm losing. And with the Flash, it's like, I just gotta run faster.
He's like, I'm the backwards man. I'm the backwards man.
I can run twice as fast as you can. See, this is what you come to Isimo for. Freddie got finger deep cuts.
Yeah. Hey, those who get it, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know, dude. Daddy, would you like some sausage?
My favorite iteration of Batman was the paletas.
Paletas?
What's that?
At the ice cream man?
Mm-hmm.
With the droopy eye.
Dude, that's like everyone's iteration of any superhero.
As a Latino, it's crazy how a bunch of people like identify with Batman, right? Bunch of little Mexican kids are like, "Oh, you want to say Batman, Batman, fool?" Right?
Yeah.
But nobody identifies with the Flash, Latinos wise. Yeah. But little kids everywhere are like, "I want to run fast like Sonic." Am I wrong?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah,
I get that.
The Flash doesn't have good marketing.
Yeah, he doesn't have good marketing.
Also, it's because he just runs fast.
Yeah.
Sonic is a fucking hedgehog.
Sonic is cool. Witty, fucking cute. You know what I mean? Why do people get upset about the movie? Because he was ugly, dog, and that's not how Sonic rolls, right?
Yeah. They gave him human teeth.
That was creepy.
What about some thick ass eyebrows too? You saw that?
What's up with the Flash and his nemesis being a gorilla?
Wait, what?
Gorilla Grodd.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, one of his major nemesis is Gorilla Grodd. He's a telepathic gorilla.
Doesn't sound like Mr. Eggman to me.
He has telepathy, telekinesis, and he is above 4 gorillas above average strength.
Yeah, Sonic should enter to DCU.
Yes.
Really should.
That sounds like a Sonic villain, to be honest. Fucking
right.
gorilla.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, they should like see if they could do a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
They should. He should get the
Get
technology.
Robotnik into the Flash universe.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
You
dude.
should have a spin-off.
Sorry.
I mean, they've done other like comics of. Did you know that Transformers did a collab with Ninja Turtles?
First I heard of it, dude.
Dude, Transformers has done a cameo in like every comic book universe.
Yeah.
Really?
They fought the Justice League and they fought the Avengers.
Look,
Man, I don't like hearing that. I don't know why I don't like
they're
that.
sellouts. That's why.
Dude, they've always been. What's funny is there's I forget what the original was called, but there's 2 comic books about robots from
In
a
disguise.
robotic planet coming to Earth and they turn into vehicles. And a lot of people think that the other one is the knockoff, but they're the original.
Yeah.
Autobots, Transformers are the knockoff.
It's like Oreos
and they just had like better marketing.
It's like Oreos and
hydrogenated
Hydrox.
hydrogenated dicks. Dicks. Discs.
Oh wow.
My mouth is
We know
dry.
what you're into.
You want this cream?
Hydroxynated.
You want this hydroxynated dick? It's got a cream filling. Hey-o!
My name is Bumbleballs, motherfucker.
What was that?
I don't know. Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Optimus
Oh, butts.
porn. Autobots. Fuck! Shit.
Deceptive. Oh, I can't say that word.
Oh, the C word.
Auto hots.
Am I?
I don't know.
Hots? Fuck no.
Robots in the thighs.
It's just a fucking wait.
That's
Most of the episode is just like a drawer.
Rumblebee.
Rumblebee. Oh.
Rumble these nuts, food.
On your chin, dog. Okay, sorry.
Ironhide is already a Transformers thing.
It just comes with a riding crop.
I think we're revealing a little bit about ourselves. Uh-oh.
What would be Optimus Prime?
Optimus tried to have sex with me, fool. I don't know.
It's just two rhinos and they're like a robot.
Would you like, Daddy? Would you like some sausage?
Oh man.
Okay, no more Transformers.
Okay, yeah, we're getting real derailed.
Transformers.
Transporters.
Yeah, people at home may be thinking like, why are you guys talking about Batman? But it's like, cartoons, loteria. People love these kind of episodes for whatever reason. But then we're in the middle of it and we're like, what do we talk about?
I know. I mean, that's the thing. Is like my closest like relationship to Batman was like the animated series. The animated series was sick because they used like a new animation technique where instead of drawing on white paper, they would draw on black paper. So it gave it that like very noir look.
Yeah.
Like harsh shadows
Oh,
and
really?
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I really like. I feel like that's a series I could go back and watch now and still like it because I still like that cartoon series was a big. I think that's why I like Batman. That not, huh?
No, finish.
No, it's just like every like the style was cool. Even the lighting. I guess the lights
Yeah.
on the back on the black. Yeah, perfect.
You know why? Because that was that was like that huge era of the 90s where Steven Spielberg was super into cartoons. He produced Batman.
Oh,
He's like the reason that I got the animated series.
I
I believe Tim Burton's Batman was the reason that they gave it the go-ahead because Spielberg was like trying to get this off the ground before Tim Burton's Batman. And they were like, no, nobody's going to like a serious Batman. They all like the goofy Adam West Batman.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Also, Adam West was dope. But so they almost didn't have it. And then Tim Burton happened and that shit like blew up. And so...
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But also, I think I actually like the storylines because I still vividly, I don't remember too many old episodes of shows, but I remember like the Clayface arc, like
It's just
this,
intense.
right?
That was what was his name? The dude that played Hellboy. Ron Perlman.
That was
Yeah.
Ron Perlman?
Clayface was Ron Perlman.
No
Yeah,
way.
that fool has a clay face.
For real, he doesn't have a costume.
They based it off him, yeah. I'm kidding.
Imagine. Oh.
There's a lot of cool stuff about that. I mean, I just remember like one of the iconic things, like the reason why Joker's so popular is because of the animated series, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that they couldn't kill people on the show because it was a kid show, and I think that also has to do with why they like did the no kill
kill.
rule.
Yeah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. But then like so instead of killing people, Joker's like signature thing was the laughing gas with those fucked up smiles.
Yeah.
So then that became like the iconic Joker thing to come out of the show.
Yeah. Still
pretty
kill
big
people,
deal.
Doug.
Well,
Yeah.
I forget the full story behind the no kill rule, but it started because originally he had a gun. He was allowed to kill people.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I think the original Batman comic came around like the Vietnam War times. And so once we were out of that time and everyone was into peace, the parents of kids didn't like a violent Batman. So in the comics, I believe it started with the no kill rule. And then eventually like Adam West kind of cemented that. And then it built off of that.
But you forget to mention one thing, dude. Jesus
Because
Christ.
he made a face. It was so funny.
It wasn't just a gun, dog.
It was a revolver.
It was a revolver, foo. What the fuck, dog? Imagine a Clint Eastwood Batman, fool.
That was old.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Oh, and Batman lives forever, dude.
I mean, there's a movie called Batman Forever.
Fuck. Nah, but having a revolver as Batman fool, imagine, dude.
The Bat 45.
Yeah, dude. Bat 45 and 2 zigzags. Is full smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sorry. I'll stop.
No. Keep going. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like enamored with your song.
But he could only fight like up to 6 people.
Yeah, fool, but that's how efficient he is, dog. He's killing people with one
How many
bullet.
6
can
people
you
a
fight?
night.
Yeah.
What?
I was like, how many people can you fight?
I'm not a fucking billionaire, dude.
I didn't train in the Himalayas, homie.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How much crime do you think could have been reduced if instead he just gave money back to the community?
He does constantly as Bruce Wayne. That's the thing that people like will always, you know,
Why are you defending this white man so hard, right?
because he should be Mexican first of all, but also Bruce Wayne does like a shit ton of charity work.
Yes, but what do we know about
For
charities?
rich people to go and clink their champagne drinks and wear their pearls and wear their diamond earrings and their cufflinks and buy Teslas.
We get it, fool. Yeah.
Yeah. Good charity work, Bruce.
He also started like a young
That's your
boys
real
home
name.
and like plenty of shelters.
The young boys' home was just Robin recruitment. That's all that. I'm kidding.
Only one Robin came from that.
Nope. I just
Batman's
exaggerated. I win. I'm kidding.
Batman's a predator, fool. He's just recruiting Robins.
From a fucking, he adopts Robins.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fuck you.
He adopted 2 of the Robins. The third one was just his sidekick,
I
but
see
that
a
fool had a
pattern.
home. And the 4th one was his son.
Who the fuck is Robin's social worker?
Yeah.
This fool adopted him and he's like, he fucking fights crime with me.
Yeah.
And there's like, why is he bruised? And he's like, he fell.
He fell off a 2-story building.
What's your favorite Batman villain?
I'm going to sound like a broken record, but tentatively, it's still Clayface because I saw like the humanity of him, of like trying to. Because if I remember the story, it's wow. Maybe I don't remember. I'm scared to say, but like he was trying to be with his wife and kid, or what was it?
Clayface is one of the lower level villains, so his story changes kind of a lot.
Okay.
The most consistent storyline is that he was an aspiring actor.
Okay.
And when he started in the animated series, he starts reaching an age where he's not like the number 1 pick anymore. So to appear young, he starts.
That's what it was.
What do you mean number 1 pick? Like football?
No, like he's not the favorite actor anymore. He's like getting older, so people are hiring him. less.
So wait, who is Clayface? What does he do? What is his bad
He's a giant being made of clay that can shapeshift into anything and anyone.
Whack. Throw some water on that fool. He's done.
He has magical powers?
Yes. Yeah, he's a big ceramic wheel thing. I'm kidding. Stupid joke.
He's like
But
the
doesn't he go
Sandman,
to-
but with better.
Doesn't he go to like that in the original cartoon that we saw that we're talking about? Doesn't he go to like this like cliff area to like this circus freak thing area? Is that the same? Do you remember that?
I know that he has a returning story arc. He returns a couple of times.
Yeah.
Well, so the first 2 times was Ron Perlman, but they change who he is later on. So part of his story is he starts to forget who he actually is because he's always turning into other people. And when
Actors.
pieces of himself separate, they remain sentient. So they develop their own personalities. In the revamped animated series, there's a version of him that is essentially his daughter, and she lives like a whole year and a half on her own, and so the whole thing is like reabsorbing her technically kills her
How? How does this work?
because she's a separate consciousness that develops her own personality and becomes her own person.
How does the clay get a consciousness?
Yeah.
Because it started as a person who turned into clay from chemicals.
What's your pronoun? Clay.
That sounds like something like a shitty straight dude would say.
Yeah. That would be a sick ass way to make a modern version of Clayface. Just be like,
He's a fucking incel.
incel, dude.
Nobody hires me anymore because of fucking women.
He's going to school and they're like, "What do you identify as?" Somebody's like, "A guy." And somebody's like, "A girl, non-binary." And then it gets to him and he's like,
I'm made of clay. Sorry.
"I'm clay."
Aiken?
Clay, I know. Clay. I don't understand this whole Batman universe because I thought the whole point of it was just like these are crazy people. But when you start introducing sentient clay and undead people and like all these magical powers and shit, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, I mean,
Not a man dressed as a bat?
but that's plausible, dog. That's a crazy person, like you were saying. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I guess.
People turning into clay people and shit.
Yeah, and Ra's al Ghul resurrecting people in the well of eternity, essentially.
That's
whatever.
pretty tight, though.
I mean, that's magical,
Yeah.
right?
There's
There's-
demons.
Yeah.
He fights Dracula.
That's fucking dope. Dracula's sick.
Played vampires.
That's why they're fighting.
There's also Man-Bat. Well, so there's Man-Bat in Tick, but there's also actually a villain called Man-Bat. He's literally just a giant humanoid bat.
But that's like, I see like that is okay because it's like he's a mutant freak or something.
So is Clayface.
No, that's magic. Like you
It's
just
not
put
magic.
on. You can't fucking put Play-Doh on and then become Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're gonna become clay, then you become clay. Fool, you lose consciousness, dog.
yeah.
Unless all clay everywhere is thinking to itself right now and being like, "I want to kill a Batman," you know. You never know. Clayface enters the room and he's like, "Let's address the elephant in the room. I'm made of clay, okay?"
He's like dripping.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to clean it up. Oh.
I'm glad you guys accept me for who I am.
You know who I like that doesn't get like proper respect as a villain is Penguin.
Yeah,
He's always like one of the major adversaries in giant conflicts, but usually it's like coupled with someone else. It's like I have to fight the Joker. Also, Penguin's fucking shit up, and that's annoying.
Yeah.
It's never just the Penguin, except for the Tim Burton.
That's true. I mean, it's also like I feel like Spawn had a better version of what the Penguin is.
Oh,
John Leguizamo's character.
Yeah, the clown.
the
I
clown,
like.
yeah.
Honestly, I'm interested to see Colin Farrell. So it kind of has like an Al Capone vibe to it, and I think that's gonna be dope. The other thing is there was like this huge thing where he very much tried to make them let him smoke a cigar, and he wouldn't. They like.
Really?
Or he wanted to, and they would refuse to let him smoke a cigar.
You're not allowed to smoke in is it rated PG-13 or is it rated R?
Yeah, I think so.
What? I'm trying to think of an example of a PG-13 movie where they smoke.
You can have a dude with his face covered in duct tape, but you can't give someone a cigar.
Right?
I think you could have them holding a cigar, but they can't put it in
Yeah,
their
he
mouth.
couldn't like light it.
That's weird. Also, Penguin to me is just the supporting villain, though, to counteract.
That's what I mean. Is like he's always the supporting villain, but he in his own right is like kind of a.
Because he can tip the scales, but he don't move the scale. You know what I'm saying? He don't.
Well,
move.
here's what I mean: is like in Batman's story. Well, here's what I mean. In Batman's story arc, once like the villains start to get like abnormal, like above just regular criminals, then other criminals kind of get left behind in the dust unless they're like super villain level. Like in the games, people kind of don't give a shit about Penguin, but the Riddler pops up a lot as like he's all the side games and everything. He has his own major story arc, and he's annoying as fuck. I'd like to see that with the Penguin. Penguin is like a very sufficient criminal and like a gun lord and
He's just
he
kind of
runs
like
drugs.
like criminal Batman. Like he's just got money to throw around, and
He's like Gotham's Al Capone.
yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I just like whenever he shows up and then he spins his umbrella.
Why don't they have that anymore, Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should bring him back.
Because it's bad luck inside the house.
It's
That's why he always loses.
I just like Penguin's always like, fuck you, Batman.
Like Wario.
Just very slowly flying off.
That would be awesome if they crossed over universes. Wario was Penguin. Mario's obviously Batman.
They'll probably do it. Batman crossed over with Scooby Doo
When, foo?
Way
last
back
year,
then.
dude.
Oh, what?
There was a cartoon crossover. Batman fought with Scooby Doo.
Somebody
He fought Scooby Doo.
No, he like helped himself crimes.
Oh,
and
I
fought
thought he
villains.
like fucking kicked the shit out of a dog. I was like, this fool is
He
already.
doesn't kill people, but he kills great tanks.
He's very swinging new to your back.
He's choking on Scooby Doo. Where is he? Scooby's like, we're trying to figure it out, fool.
Raggy,
Where's Daphne?
Where's Daphne?
Do I look like Raggy?
Do I look like Raggy? You fucking bitch. Calls him a bitch because he's a dog. I'm sorry.
They unmasked the villain. He's just beating the shit out of him. Justice.
Justice.
Oh my god.
Scoob.
Like Zoink Scoop.
Batman's freaking out, dude.
These animals are really kicking it.
That's so funny. My favorite villain. Well, I would like to see more of the Penguin. That's why I'm interested in this. My favorite villain is Bane.
That's true.
I think Bane should be a closer nemesis, but instead they're kind of just like friends that they have a weird dynamic. They're not friends, but it's that thing where they respect each other, kind of a thing.
That's why that fool's a punk.
Bane
Like, what?
is the only one to consistently like learn Bruce Wayne's identity in the comics and cartoons and everything. That's how good he is at being a villain.
I'm a hack, dog. I like Joker, fool.
Some people think the Joker knows and just doesn't give a shit.
The Joker is. I mean, he's cool. You can't go wrong with him.
Yeah.
He's just chaos. He's always fun to see. Plus, Mark Hamill was tight as the Joker.
Did you know that he was that was almost Tim Curry?
Really?
I didn't know that. But also, I appreciate the credit given to Mark Hamill, right? But the only problem is that it's a cartoon, dog. Straight up. I'm not even trying to be funny.
I always forget about this with Gerardo.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny. It's just like a cartoon. I want to see Mark Hamill with the fucking Joker costume, dude.
I will say it's not a Joker costume, but it's a Joker-esque character. He is the trickster for the Flash series, the original Flash series. And he reboots the character for the CW Flash series.
I'm pretty sure I made it that far.
What do you mean?
With Mark Hamill in CW?
He is in CW, but that's based on a previous show they had in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I've seen that one. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also, Flash doesn't like kick the shit out of his Joker. He's, helps his Joker actually. Which is one thing that I'll credit to what Dominic was saying is a lot of people are just like mentally ill and have issues from trauma. And in the dynamic between the trickster and the Flash just kind of helps him out. Reminds him to. There's literally in the comics after the Justice League where the Atom is like ready to kick the shit out of the trickster, and the Flash is like, let me just talk to him. He's like, hey man, can you like take your pills and go to therapy tomorrow? And he's like, yeah. And that's the end of the episode.
I'm excited to see Batman, dude. We'll see how it comes out, dude. I've heard some things that are kind of upsetting, but I won't say them on the podcast because it comes out before the movie.
Okay.
But I'm excited, dude. Let us know what you think if you're seeing this after Batman came out, But we got a little treat for you guys today, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I called in some favors, thanks to a good friend of mine named Mickey Macias, dude.
Yeah, who is that guy?
He's a guy very close to the man himself, dude. But we're not talking about the one everyone knows.
Which one are we talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, dude.
Which one is he talking about?
Chicano Batman. All right, we'll have to wait until he gets here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Chicano Batman always runs 15 minutes late, so.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get out of here, so I'll see you guys later.
Wait, we're bringing in Batman, dude.
Oh, but yeah, I gotta go.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, thanks.
Who invited this guy? He's not going to stay for Batman?
Look, he'll be fine without
I
me.
thought you were best friends with Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like he's COVID compliant, and he only wants so many people in the room at one time.
He's COVID compliant. Batman's awesome.
He's always wearing a mask.
That's a good one. Actually, he's like, if you look at his mask, he's very anti-COVID.
Well,
wait, where are you going?
You said you're leaving?
Yeah.
But that's the bathroom.
No, it's not.
What? Who's this? Oh shit!
He's
Yeah, close the door, dude. What the fuck?
That's Ricky, right?
Yeah.
Like he's not even wearing a suit. It's the same shirt.
Hey, Batman, can you scoot to your right?
Well, I guess welcome to the show, Batman. Chicano Batman, dude.
Hell yeah.
Give it up. Batman, are you a big fan of Isimo?
Oh yeah, every episode.
Oh shit!
I watch most of them. Yeah,
Shout out.
yeah.
Something that he can't do, fly. You know what I'm saying?
Don't fly.
I've got the bat wing. I do have a bat wing. I think you know that.
Yeah, I don't watch all your movies, but so we have a couple questions for you today, Batman.
Yeah.
You know, on our Patreon, there's a Discord. Are you part of our Discord, Batman? Oh, never mind. It's something. It's where you can connect with your fans.
Calzone?
Calzone? Is this Nicholas Moreno?
Is that Rich?
I only use Twitter.
Anyways, I had a couple questions for you, Batman. I was wondering, if you were to fight Harry Potter, who would win?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, you would beat Harry Potter?
Yeah.
But he has magic.
Yeah.
I got batarangs. I got smoke bombs. I got the bat wing. He's got a broom.
That's true. Like,
what's
what
he
if he pulls out his one, Batman's just like, douche!
I like this guy. Yeah, I mean, what is he going to do with the broom? Dust off the bat wing? Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I don't care what kind of enchantments Harry Potter has. You got that smile, dude. That's all that matters.
It's enchanting.
Ryan, I know you're a big fan of Batman. Do you have any questions for the man himself?
Yes. How do you like being at Six Flags under the Riddler?
Ryan, we bring Batman to the studio. You're gonna ask him how he's fucking living under the Riddler?
I thought you were
thought
going
it
to throw me
was
some softball swings. I didn't know this was going to happen. I mean, first Jim Carrey, and then that, and then as Riddler, and then he gets the better ride. I don't know. I don't want to answer that.
Yeah, I was on the Batman ride once, dude, and it got stuck. It's the only ride that I got stuck in with the loop upside down.
I got stuck in my trauma. That's where I got stuck.
Is that why the Batman ride hurts your fucking head?
Yeah, right?
My parent. Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I get dizzy.
Damn, Ryan almost passed out because he's so excited to see Batman.
I'm so sorry now. I got lightheaded.
Yeah.
He has that effect on people, dude.
Who's your favorite nemesis?
It's funny how we bring Batman here and Ryan asks you a bunch of questions about your villains, dog.
Oh, honestly, they're my
I already know
favorite
everything
questions.
about Batman.
It really is. I mean, they're all. I love them all differently. You know.
You love your villains?
Well, the secret. We validate each other's existences, so we kind of love and hate thing. You know. I love the Joker. It's never boring with him. You know. It's.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's never boring with him. Honestly, I think he and I have a better connection than he does with Harley. And she can be jealous if she wants, but I know the truth, you know?
Yeah, dude. You got that bat on you, not Harley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's Catwoman up to these days?
The therapy didn't work out between us. So, I mean, I should have known that wasn't a healthy relationship for me. She's a criminal, and I'm not.
Yeah.
But she's hot, and it's ultimately toxic.
Is it usually for you to wear glasses indoors, just on the streets you don't?
No, it's because justice requires 20/20 vision. And I do have slight astigmatism.
How does Batman get?
Sorry, bat stigmatism.
How does Batman get an appointment with an ophthalmologist?
Well, you ask a lot of you know. Again, I thought this was gonna be softball questions. Not revealing my medical history. It's private, and it's my body. You know.
Can you ask whoever you are?
Yeah.
Is your prescription made out to them, or is it made out to the Batman?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Batman.
How do you pay for that?
Zenny Optical. I'm sorry. Maybe we got that. Maybe that's for my podcast. Sorry.
Oh, are you going to start a podcast,
Yeah,
Batman?
it's the Batcast.
Podcast? What?
Yeah, I should start the Batcast. Yeah.
Where are you going to record it?
Above a massage parlor.
That's an inside joke. That's hilarious. So, Batman, since you said you love your questions about villains, I have a question for you, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, honor, honestly, seriously.
Yeah.
Do you get that a lot? Honor to see you, dude.
It's different now, you know.
Yeah.
People don't really like crime fighters these days.
Yeah.
There's a lot less appreciation for us. And I get it. I think we should defund Gotham, but you know, they take my job away from me.
Yeah.
You know, and I need to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do get the honors a lot.
So, anyways, I have trauma when I was a kid, and I was wondering. See, one of my neighbors used to tickle me a lot. Now, do you consider him a villain?
Was it the Riddler?
No. He doesn't have a name. I think his name was Larry. Larry Man. I mean, I don't know how to speak bat.
Larry Man. I mean, he needs a better name.
Yeah. To be a villain. Oh,
Yeah.
let's say
we gotta workshop his name first before I really give my opinion.
the Ticklester,
The Ticklester? You could have just said the Tickler.
the Tickler.
Yeah, it's very close to the Riddler, but you know, I think it'll work.
Okay.
I think it'll work, but in the SEO searching, Google search engine, the Tickler's going to be beneath the Riddler probably. You know,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
Go up.
You're right.
But he's a villain.
So, how would you deal with this villain?
Battering.
Is that your answer for every villain?
Not Clayface.
Oh, how do you deal with Clayface?
Water. I just throw him in the river. He'll figure it out. Yeah, you know.
Dominic, you have any questions for him?
Yeah, I got to imagine you spend a lot of time fighting crime. I mean, thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to join us. Yes, thank you. So I want to know, what is Batman, how do you spend your time off?
Honestly, big into Magic the Gathering. Mono black deck, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Do you get into D&D at all?
You know, I would, but Batman's a DM of the Justice League group.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Batman. Superman's the DM, and I would play with them and the Flash and Wonder Woman and Martian Manhunter, but they don't let me batarang every NPC we play against, so I don't like playing D&D personally.
Yeah, there's no way you're rolling anything less than a D20 on a batarang. You know what I mean?
Bat 20 for sure.
A B20.
A B20, yeah.
B20, yeah.
Okay, so we have a couple questions from the fans of our show.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody was wondering, somebody said, I think it's a joke, but how's your abuelita doing?
Sorry, it triggered my trauma.
Wait, are your grandparents also dead?
Yeah, they funny enough, same spot. Same spot, yeah.
Same different showtime though, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're older, so they went to the matinee.
And we thought, you know, we got to move through the trauma.
Yeah.
And it led to more trauma. So don't face anything in life. Yeah.
Batman, do you have a therapist?
I mean, the bats are my friends.
Oh, so you don't.
They have really good hearing, so.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. They're really good listeners, huh?
Get great listening ears on those bad boys, yeah.
So you can afford optometry but not psychiatry? What kind of insurance do
Yeah,
you
the
have?
healthcare system in this country.
How do you like it in LA versus Gotham?
It's different. Less villains and more homeless, you know, so
Yeah.
it's like less fun to beat them up, you know.
Yeah.
But you still got to do it.
You got to do it. You know.
Not
Poor
a lot of
people got to pay, you know.
not a lot of buildings to perch on.
No. There's the standard, but people just mostly party up there, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah. They keep bumping into me with their drinks.
Yeah.
Do you ever have trouble, like, are you just centered in, like, Los Angeles, or do you travel along the freeway?
Well, I like Boyle Heights. I perch on the Gold Line. I like to perch. And Mariachi Plaza is fun to hang out in. Yeah. Because they don't think I'm Batman. They just think I'm gentrifying the neighborhood. Yeah.
Chicano Batman, I'm sweating you. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah.
Do you like tamales?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't find it
being in Boyle Heights? Yeah. I like tamales.
you don't find it to be fattening for all that muscle you have?
No. When you beat up as much people as I do, you need the carbs. You really do.
Dang.
Yeah.
So you don't believe it? Do you, we're in LA, so it's obvious I'm going to ask this question. You don't believe in dieting or like keto stuff like that?
No, I'm from Gotham. No, I'm all about tamales. My favorite queso con chile. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Do you have a problem with like the amount of representation that Latinos have in comic books at all?
Yeah. Percentage wise.
Yeah.
Statistically, underrepresented.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
You could say that's an injustice.
Yeah, that's my video game. It came out a while ago.
Yeah, feel free to plug anything you want.
Yeah. Thank you for the plug. This guy really is a fan. He really is.
I told you.
Yeah, hey, Batwing, you're getting in there. We'll make it happen.
I want to see you a picture of you in the Batwing with the little captain's hat.
Right, like a junior Batman.
Yeah.
He's the new Robin, guys. He really is.
What's your favorite mariachi song?
The Guadalajara one.
I haven't heard that one. Can you sing it for us?
Guadalajara.
That sounds like you're singing the Superman theme.
It sounds like you're grinding the clutch of the Batmobile.
He makes us listen to it. It gets stuck in my head. But the Guadalajara one, yeah.
Oh,
Guadalajara.
I don't know how that's Batman connected. I just thought I would ask. I feel like you're so personable. You know?
Batman's allowed to have other interests outside of fighting crime.
Yeah.
We're not a monolith,
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Batman.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure to have you here, man.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything to our fans before you get going?
Don't fly.
All right, well, that's it for us at Isimo Studios, dude. From us here at Isimo Studios, what do we always say?
Don't
fly.
Hey, voice, Ricky. Oh, I'm dizzy. Oh, I'm so dehydrated. It'd be funny if you do the thing where you're like to put your hand in the glove.
Sorry, I forgot to powder the suit.